On May 29, 1453, a city that had stood for over 1,000 years fell in a single day. Constantinople was believed to be untouchable, protected by walls no army had ever broken. But one morning the gates were open, and an empire was gone. This is the story of how the Eastern Roman Empire ended almost overnight. Constantinople wasn't just a city. It was the heart of an empire that once ruled most of Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. By the 1400s, the empire was weak, surrounded by enemies, running out of soldiers, money, and allies. Waiting outside its walls was a 21-year-old sultan who believed destiny was on his side. Sultan Mehmed II of the Ottoman Empire wanted one thing above all else: Constantinople. Others had tried. All had failed. But Mehmed prepared differently. He built massive cannons, weapons so large they terrified even his own men. One of them could fire a stone ball heavier than a small car. For the first time in history, the famous walls of Constantinople began to crack. Inside the city, Emperor Constantine XI knew the truth. He had fewer than 7,000 soldiers, facing an army more than 10 times larger. Europe promised help, but none ever came. Still, Constantine refused to flee. He chose to stay and fight, knowing it would likely cost him his life. On the night of May 28th, something strange happened. The emperor gathered his soldiers and citizens for one final prayer. Enemies outside. No escape. Some wept. Some prepared for death. By dawn, the fate of the city would be sealed. At sunrise, the Ottomans attacked from every direction. Then a mistake. A small gate, the Kirkeporta, was left unlocked. Ottoman soldiers poured in. Panic spread across the city. Emperor Constantine was last seen throwing away his royal symbols and charging into battle like an ordinary soldier. He was never seen again. By nightfall, Constantinople was no longer Roman. The Eastern Roman Empire, which had survived for over 1,100 years, was gone. The world changed. Trade routes shifted. Scholars fled west. Europe slowly moved toward the Renaissance. One forgotten gate. One morning. One empire erased. If you want more stories like this, not dates, but real moments, subscribe. History still has a lot to say.